Angelman syndrome is rare. It affects approximately 1 in 12,000 to 20,000 people. This means that in a small town, there might be only 1 or 2 individuals with this condition. Despite its rarity, understanding Angelman syndrome is crucial for those affected and their families. It is a genetic condition that affects the nervous system. This means that the root cause of Angelman syndrome lies in our DNA, the blueprint of life. Scientists and researchers spend countless hours studying the genetic makeup to understand how this condition develops and how it can be managed. Angelman syndrome causes developmental delays. These delays can be seen in various aspects of a child's growth, including motor skills, cognitive abilities, and social interactions. Early intervention and therapy can make a significant difference in helping children reach their full potential. It also causes speech and balance problems. Many children with Angelman syndrome may not speak at all or have very limited speech. They might use other forms of communication, such as gestures or communication devices. Balance issues can make walking and other physical activities challenging, but with the help of physical therapy, improvements can be made. People with Angelman syndrome often have seizures. These seizures can vary in frequency and severity, and managing them often requires medication and careful monitoring. It's important for caregivers to be trained in seizure management to ensure the safety and well-being of the individual. They may have difficulty sleeping. Sleep disturbances are common and can affect the entire family's quality of life. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine and creating a calming sleep environment can help, but some children may also need medication to aid their sleep. Angelman syndrome is caused by a problem with chromosome 15. Chromosomes are structures within our cells that contain our genetic information. Each chromosome carries many genes, which are instructions for how our bodies grow and function. This chromosome carries genetic information. Specifically, chromosome 15 contains genes that are crucial for normal brain development and function. When there is an issue with this chromosome, it can lead to the symptoms seen in Angelman syndrome. In most cases, a piece of chromosome 15 is missing. This missing piece is known as a deletion, and it results in the loss of several important genes. Without these genes, the brain cannot develop and function properly, leading to the various symptoms of Angelman syndrome. This missing piece contains important genes. These genes play a role in the development of the nervous system, and their absence can disrupt normal brain function. Researchers are working to understand exactly how these genes contribute to the symptoms of Angelman syndrome and how we might be able to replace or repair them in the future. The symptoms of Angelman syndrome usually appear in infancy. Parents might notice that their baby is not meeting developmental milestones, such as sitting up, crawling, or babbling at the expected times. Early diagnosis can help families access the support and resources they need. Children with Angelman syndrome may have a small head size. This condition, known as microcephaly, can be one of the early signs that prompt further genetic testing. Regular monitoring of growth and development is important for managing the condition. They may have a happy and excitable personality. Despite the challenges they face, many children with Angelman syndrome are known for their joyful demeanor and frequent laughter. This positive outlook can be a source of strength and inspiration for their families and caregivers.
Understanding Angelman syndrome is crucial. By raising awareness and increasing knowledge about this condition, we can improve the lives of those affected. This includes not only medical professionals, but also educators, caregivers, and the general public, for providing the right support and care. With the right interventions, individuals with Angelman syndrome can lead fulfilling lives. Support can come in many forms, including medical care, therapy, educational accommodations, and community resources. Together we can make a difference in the lives of those with Angelman syndrome and their families. Colin Farrell is a famous actor. He's known for his roles in movies like In Bruges and The Batman. Colin Farrell is also a dedicated father. He has 2 sons, James and Henry. James, Colin's eldest, has Angelman syndrome.
I've spoken openly about my son's condition because I want to raise awareness about Angelman syndrome. I want to help other families facing similar challenges. My love for James shines through in my words and actions.
James Farrell was born in 2003. He is a bright and happy young man. James loves music and swimming. Like many people with Angelman syndrome, James has a contagious laugh.
Despite the challenges I face, I bring joy to everyone around me. I have a close relationship with my father and brother.
Colin Farrell often shares anecdotes about James' infectious laughter and zest for life. When James was a toddler, Colin Farrell noticed he was developing differently. Unlike other children his age, James seemed to struggle with tasks that should have come naturally. Simple activities like stacking blocks or playing with his favorite toys seemed to require immense effort. Colin and his wife watched closely, hoping it was just a phase. James had delays in reaching developmental milestones. While other toddlers were taking their first steps and babbling their first words, James was still trying to find his balance. His parents enrolled him in physical therapy, hoping to give him the support he needed to catch up. They spent countless hours encouraging him, celebrating every small victory. He had difficulty with speech and movement. Words that came easily to other children were a struggle for James. His speech was delayed, and he often became frustrated trying to communicate. Movement was another challenge. Simple tasks like walking required assistance and practice. His parents sought out speech therapy, determined to help him find his voice. Colin and James's mother sought medical advice. They visited numerous doctors and specialists, each visit filled with hope and anxiety. They wanted answers, a clear understanding of what was happening with their son. The medical consultations were exhaustive, but they were determined to leave no stone unturned.
After numerous tests, James was diagnosed with Angelman syndrome. The diagnosis was life-changing. I remember the day vividly. The doctor explained the condition, and it felt like the ground had shifted beneath us. Angelman syndrome, a rare genetic disorder, was the answer to all the questions we had been asking. It was a moment of clarity mixed with a whirlwind of emotions. I remember the initial shock and confusion, but I quickly resolved to learn everything I could about Angelman syndrome. I spent hours reading medical books, scouring the internet for information, and joining support groups. Knowledge became my armor, and I was determined to understand every aspect of the condition. We discussed it as a family, trying to make sense of what this meant for James and for us. I wanted to provide the best possible care for my son. Every day became a learning experience filled with new challenges and triumphs. We adapted our routines, incorporated therapy exercises into playtime, and found joy in the small moments. James's laughter and resilience became our guiding light, reminding us of the strength within our family.
The diagnosis marked a turning point for the Farrell family, setting them on a new journey of understanding and advocacy. It was the beginning of a path filled with both obstacles and opportunities. They became advocates not just for James, but for all children with Angelman syndrome, raising awareness and seeking better treatments. This journey, though unexpected, brought them closer together and gave them a new purpose. Section 5. Embracing the challenges. Raising a child with Angelman syndrome comes with unique challenges. These challenges can be both physically and emotionally demanding, requiring a great deal of patience, resilience, and love. Families often find themselves navigating a complex landscape of medical appointments, therapy sessions, and educational needs, all while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy and joy in their daily lives. Children with Angelman syndrome require constant care and attention. This means that parents and caregivers must be vigilant and proactive, always ready to respond to their child's needs. The level of care required can be overwhelming at times, but it also fosters a deep bond between the child and their caregivers. They may need assistance with everyday tasks. Simple activities that many take for granted, such as eating, dressing, and communicating, can be significant milestones for children with Angelman syndrome. Each small achievement is a cause for celebration and a testament to the hard work and dedication of both the child and their support system.
I embraced my role as a father to a child with special needs. It wasn't always easy, but the love I have for my son James gave me the strength to face each day with determination. I learned to see the world through his eyes and to appreciate the unique perspective he brings to our family. I adjusted my work schedule to accommodate James's needs. Balancing work and caregiving was challenging, but it was necessary to ensure that James received the attention and support he needed. I found ways to be present for him while still fulfilling my professional responsibilities, often working late into the night after he'd gone to bed. I participated in therapy sessions and I learned how to communicate with James, using sign language and other forms of nonverbal communication. This was a crucial step in building a strong connection with him. Understanding his needs and finding ways to communicate effectively brought us closer together and made our interactions more meaningful. My dedication to my son's well-being is something I take great pride in. Every small victory, every smile, and every moment of connection is a reminder of why I do what I do. It's a journey filled with challenges, but also with immense rewards.
Colin's dedication to his son's well-being is truly inspiring. His commitment to being an active and loving father, despite the challenges, serves as a powerful example for other parents in similar situations. It's a reminder that with love, patience, and perseverance, we can overcome even the most daunting obstacles and create a life filled with joy and fulfillment for our children. Section 6. The Power of Advocacy. Colin Farrell recognized the importance of raising awareness about Angelman Syndrome. He knew that many people had never heard of the condition. He decided to use his platform as a celebrity to advocate for families affected by Angelman Syndrome.
Colin Farrell became an ambassador for the Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics, or FAST. He has participated in numerous fundraising events and has spoken at conferences and events.
Colin's advocacy work has helped to shine a light on Angelman Syndrome. Section 7. FAST, a beacon of hope. The Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics, or FAST, is a non-profit organization. It is dedicated to finding a cure for Angelman syndrome. FAST also supports families affected by the condition. FAST funds scientific research. It provides resources and information to families. FAST plays a vital role in the fight against Angelman syndrome. Colin Farrell's involvement with FAST has helped to raise millions of dollars for research. Section 8. Finding strength in community.
I've always believed in the power of community. Connecting with other families who are affected by Angelman syndrome has been such a lifeline for us. The support and encouragement we've received from these families have been, well, invaluable.
Colin Farrell has shared that these connections have helped him navigate the challenges of raising a child with Angelman syndrome.
Building a strong support network is crucial. It really makes all the difference in the world.
Section 9. Celebrating milestones.
We celebrate every milestone in James's life. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a triumph. From his first steps to his infectious laughter, I cherish every moment.
Colin's perspective on celebrating the little things is a reminder to appreciate the simple joys in life.
It's about finding happiness in the present moment. That's what truly matters. Section 10. Breaking down barriers. My advocacy work extends beyond raising awareness. I'm a strong advocate for inclusion. I firmly believe that people with disabilities should have the same opportunities as everyone else. I've spoken out against the stigma surrounding disabilities. I have challenged societal perceptions. I strive to be a powerful voice for change.
Section 11. A brighter future. Colin Farrell's dedication to his son and his advocacy work offer hope for a brighter future. With increased awareness and research, there is a greater understanding of Angelman syndrome. Scientists are working tirelessly to develop new treatments. Colin Farrell's unwavering love for his son is a testament to the power of the human spirit. His efforts inspire us all to create a more inclusive and compassionate world. Section 12. Spreading awareness, inspiring change. Colin Farrell's story is an inspiration. He shows us that love and acceptance can make a world of difference. By sharing his journey, he has helped to break down stigmas. He has fostered empathy and understanding.
Colin Farrell's actions encourage us to learn more about Angelman syndrome. He inspires us to support families affected by the condition. Together, we can make a difference.
Section 13. Conclusion, a call for understanding and support. Angelman syndrome is a complex condition. It presents unique challenges. However, people with Angelman syndrome deserve our understanding and support. By learning more about Angelman syndrome, we can help to create a more inclusive and supportive world for everyone. Let us follow Colin Farrell's example. Let us embrace diversity. Let us celebrate the strengths and abilities of all individuals.